Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan medal video. In this video we are going to be taking a look at the Dokkan event for Strength Cooler. So we're going to be taking a look at the Dokkan event for Strength Cooler. We're going to be seeing just how difficult it is, because a lot of people are going to be needing to farm this. If you followed my save and summon advice, I highly suggest, guys, that you go for the Dokkanfest Cooler banner. It is a much more value banner, but yeah, it definitely is very, very solid and very required. At least from my perspective, I think it is the best banner. And if you want to know how my summons went, you can see the summon video as well. So lots of great value all over the place. So yeah, pretty nutty stuff. In terms of the characters that are effective here, obviously Super Saiyan Goku's mainly being the most effective units here. Of course, also, this is a new stage of an old Dokkan event. So this isn't a new Dokkan event. It is a new stage where you can farm Cooler's medals from. Now, Cooler himself requires 70 of these medals, whereas Piccolo, the unit that you need to, or the general banner unit, obviously requires 35 of these. Now, Cooler looks pretty good. He starts off a little bit slow, but does build up, which is something that's very, very important. To build up, nicely is very, very important. And Piccolo looks very, very good. I think he's going to be the surprise banner unit that a lot of people really, really want. And I think he looks really, really good. So I would be definitely happy to pull Piccolo, but obviously pulling Cooler would also be something that would be really, really good. Overall, I think there's a lot of value on the Dokkanfest banner. So yeah, let's all see how it goes. But we're gonna prioritize building a Super Saiyan team. Really simple to build a Super Saiyan team now. Generally speaking, there's a ton of great options, and there's a lot of decent free-to-play Goku options as well, which I think are always something that's going to be very, very, very good to utilize. Basically, at least from my perspective, I personally find that the units that nullify the damage reduction of Cooler are pretty decent to kind of like utilize. There's a lot of decent free-to-play options that you can use, but overall we're just gonna build a fun team. That's pretty much what I'm gonna cover for you guys. Try and get a friend. Strength Goku Gohan, they're 200% lead. They're gonna really beef you up. Yardjack Goku's a great pickup. The Tech Gohan Goku exchange unit's a great pickup, and you also have the you can also use under that Goku's family kind of Super Saiyan lead. You can also use units like the free-to-play LR Goku and that. So to each their own. You can use whatever you want, but generally speaking, like always push things on. Always try your best, and you should be pretty good to go. But this event, don't see it being hugely difficult. Obviously, it's just kind of Goku fighting Cooler when Cooler transforms into final form Cooler. So, nothing too spectacular about it. There's no like special animations or anything. But hey, to each their own. I think generally speaking, it's a pretty nice event. Dokkan events, obviously, are going to be difficult for new players, so if you are struggling, don't feel like it's because you're bad. Dokkan events are one of the hardest curves for new players to deal with, and I linked my progression guide in the top right hand corner to give you guys a better idea and understanding of how you can kind of build for these kind of situations. So like it is definitely a rough time. Like, it's going to be a tough time for new players. Their first Dokkan event, that first unit that they Dokkan awaken, is generally speaking the hardest one. Once you've Dokkan Awakened your first leader, generally the game gets progressively easier from there until you obviously take on harder content, such as Red Zone or SBRs, ESBRs. The first Dokkan Awakening, always the hardest. So whenever people are like, I'm struggling with Dokkan events, I feel so bad, it is hard. It is. You don't have high leader skills, you probably haven't raised the SA of your units. If there's one thing I can suggest to people, raise your unit super attack levels. That's always a common denominator between new players. A lot of new players don't understand the importance of raising super attack levels. So raise super attack levels, use whatever skill orbs you can find. There's currently a great event up that lets you get movie heroes and movie bosses gear. Put that on your units, give them skill orbs, give them whatever you can. If you've got any kind of hidden potential orbs, even if you're just giving 50 health, put it in. Just put in whatever you can. It's gonna help you level the units, and then you should be okay. Like, you should be fine. You're not gonna be great, but you should be fine. So yeah, generally speaking, that's kind of, I don't want to say that's like the be all end all of it, but if you follow those, you should be successful. Also, just make sure all your units fit under a team lead. Like, make sure all of them fit under both team leads you take. So your friend lead and your current lead. Try and make sure you do that, because that's obviously something that's also very important and is going to help you out as well. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Cooler event. Like I said, you will need to farm 70 of these for Cooler, and you're going to need to farm 35 of them for Piccolo. So I hope you guys obviously managed to get that all done pretty decently. Of course, guys, yeah, just a full heads up, it can be a struggle for new players. If you are struggling, just leave a comment. I'll gladly help you. You can hit me up on Twitter. I'll help you build a team. Just, ask for help. I'm here to help. But yeah, you can also Dokkan Awaken the Strength Cooler from these events. But the medals for the current LR come from stage 3. So focus on that, and you'll be fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of everything you need to know. I think the team build is fairly consistent. There's good free-to-play options. So yeah, I think most players won't struggle with this. If you're new, you might struggle a little bit. But that's it. Also, Sensibeans and Icarus, cancelled. Can't use those. But yeah, that's it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Stay safe, and bye.